welcome to my channel. So in this video I'll be showing you a very simple way to create your own lick. Alright, to create your own licks. Are you tired of learning from others? You want to create a lick that is unique to you, or something you created on your own. Actually, there's a fulfillment in knowing that this one is coming from you. Okay, so this is what this video is about, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, this question is from my WhatsApp group chat, where I interact with so many bass players from different part of the world, over 700 bass players, and we have interaction, and they ask me questions, they share with me their challenges in bass playing, and that's where I get inspiration of some of my bass tutorials, okay, like this one. So if you want to join the WhatsApp group chat, the link to the WhatsApp group chat is in the description of this post. So once you click the link, it takes you into the WhatsApp group chat. Okay. Meanwhile, after this video, you can check out other videos on my channel and see if there is any video that answers to your question in bass playing or that attends to your challenge in bass playing. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, and click the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I post my videos. Okay, so we'll be doing this on the key of C. So creating your own licks. Before we continue, it may be hard to say that it's totally new, that is totally coming from you. Whatever we know today or whatever we create today is as a result of what we've heard from other people, what we've learned from other people, that over time you begin to get inspiration to do your own, from what you've gathered so far, from the knowledge you've gathered so far, from the amount of licks you've learned from people. That's when you begin to create your own. So if you've not gathered enough, if you feel you've not gathered enough, I think for the meantime you should continue to rehearse other people's lick, to listen to other people's approach to riffs and runs. Okay, but apart from that, creating your own licks, first of all, you should understand that bass licks comes from different scales. It can come from the major scale. It can come from any mode, maybe the Lydian mode. Alright, it can come from the Phrygian mode. It can come from the Dorian mode. It can come from the Aeolian mode, even the Locrian mode, or the Mixolydian mode, or it can come from the Mixolydian mode is or the Lydian mode, which is alright. So it can come from any of this mode, or it can come from your major scale, your pentatonic scale, as your major pentatonic scale, or it can come from your minor pentatonic scale. Alright. Alright, it can come from chromatic scale. Alright. What other scale? Any scale that you know. That's why you need to gather as much scale as possible. Alright. That's why you need to gather as much scale as possible, so that you'll be able to create your own. Then apart from learning your scale, descending and ascending, all right, if you've not been doing these exercises like playing your major scale, I think you should start from that, your major scale, all right, which is the Ionian mode. Okay, the first position of playing it and the second position of playing it. All right, and other scales like your pentatonic scale. It's been long I did this exercises. Alright, but if you've not been doing it, please devote time to doing them, because it will help your fingers get used to playing running notes rather than just playing progression. Okay, so that's by the way. Now, after learning how to play your scales in ascending and descending, you can try out circles, like circle of third, something like this. Right? Okay, so this is one of those videos that I don't show you perfection. I show you the weak side of learning the bass guitar. All right. So I'm open to making mistakes. That's why, as I'm even playing it, there are some places that I make mistakes, but I don't mind, because you need to see the mistakes too. I know that you too, you are free to make mistakes during rehearsals. Okay. Then you can, now this is the first way you can play this. That's do re mi fa fa sol la. All right, but you can jump the notes. All right. Instead of playing the re mi fa sol la, you can practice it this way. Do mi re fa mi sol fa la sol ti la do ti. All right. Okay, this is circle of third. You can practice circle of fourth, like all right, or you can jump them like Alright, so bring out time and practice these things. It will help your fingers get used to running notes. It can even help you build speed. Meanwhile, even as you are practicing these things, make sure you're practicing them with a metronome, because it helps you to take note of your growth, if you're growing and how far you've grown. Alright, so this is for circle of fourth. You can try out circle of fifth too. Okay, 1 2 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 6 3 4 5 6 7 5 4 5 6 7 8. Now if you want to jump them, it will sound like this, right? Alright. Man, I think I will have to try this exercise. Maybe after this video, I'll do it on my own. Sounds nice. What am I doing? Do, so, re, la. I wanted to try to play this way, but I don't think for me to work for me. So I'm trying out playing them on just 2 strings. Okay, the A strings and the D strings. So okay. All right, so practice as much as possible. Any scale you know, just you can bring out 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes every day to practice scale that you already know. Now, like I said earlier, your licks or whatever lick that you've heard from anywhere came from 1 or 2 of these scales, right? You can start with one and continue with another. You can start with one and end with that same one, right? Okay, now let's create a lick from pentatonic scale, for instance. Now you already know the pentatonic scale, which consists of 5 notes. That's do, re, mi, so, la. All right. Okay, so let's create a lick from it. Okay, let me choose circle of third. Circle of third in pentatonic scale should sound like this. We have 1, 2, 3. So 1, 3, 2, right? 4. That's for pentatonic scale. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. That's do, re, mi, so, la. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, 4, then 6, 5. 6 is the octave. All right. So I might decide that after this I will just play the descending, like, okay. Wow. So when you create them, now you start practicing with the metronome. So make sure you are recording your um, improvement and recording your growth. Okay, so now let's practice with the metronome. And remember to start to reduce the tempo of the metronome to the speed that you can play on at that particular time. Don't try to go beyond your limit for now. Okay, just start with that tempo that you are comfortable with, then you keep increasing it. So let's watch me as I do the exercise with the metronome. Still on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so this, you can actually do only this thing for 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You know, for me, maybe after 2 minutes, I increase the tempo, maybe by 5 or by 10, depending on how comfortable it is for me to play it. And then I change the key, maybe by a tone or by a semitone. But for now, let's do a tone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Alright, I'll keep doing it till I'm sure I'm getting it, or maybe I schedule the time. I want to do the exercise for just 30 minutes. Now, after that 30 minutes, I will stop and continue tomorrow. Now, you know, some of you apart from music, there are other things you do to earn a living. I wouldn't say you should leave them and devote time to learning basic guitar the whole day. No, you can just carve out 30 minutes depending on your schedule, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes to do 1 or 2 exercises, and you go your way. But make sure you are practicing with the metronome. Now, let's go back to C. Now we've created a lick with the pentatonic scale on circle of third. Now, if we want to expand, you know it's too short. How do we expand it? We can expand it by adding something before or after the lick, something like this, or after the already created lick. You know, before, let's add something before. Okay, I'll add something like this. Now we are looking for something that will take us to this first note. Alright, something that will take us to this first note, in the sense that we must play that first note with this middle finger. Now if you do something like this, now in the end, that's for the way I play the bass and the shape I used to play this. That do now didn't start with that middle finger, it started with the index finger. So this one might not really work for this scale unless I was able to do something like this. Then I use this finger. So if I do something like that, it will sound like Alright. Okay. Now, but apart from this, let's try out something else. We can do perfect. Ah. All right. So what am I doing? I'm still on the pentatonic scale. La do mi so do, la do mi so do mi re so mi la so do la so mi re do. All right. So we've improved it from just to man. Okay, so now we've created something that sounds a little bit sweet, even though it's short. Okay, so now let's find where to apply. You know, pentatonic scale can work for chord 1, it can work for chord 6. I think it can also work for chord 4, because okay, so but I will prefer to apply it on the 6th in this tutorial. All right, so let's find the progression on 6/8. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we'll be doing the progression of 1, then 6, then 5 4, then 1. All right, so like this. Okay, 1 6 5 4 5 1. So I'll be applying it on the 6th. I don't know how long it's going to be to get to the 6th. Sorry, to leave the 6th, then enter the 5 to the 4. But let's just try. Now, this is how I practice. So I'll just keep trying them different ways, but I'll make sure I'll play that. I'll start it the way I should start it. Maybe at the end, if the licks, that's the lick I created, the notes are finished, I'll find my way and manipulate it and get to where I want to get to. All right. So just watch me as I keep trying. That's why I said you mustn't play it exactly the way it is. But just start. Just start. Okay. So what I'm saying in essence is that the application depends on you. You can decide to play it exactly the way it is, and you can still decide not to play it exactly the way it is. You can decide to manipulate it. You can decide to play something like this. Now I've manipulated it. Okay, so it depends on you. Like I said, anyhow you want to apply it. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know if you learned anything new from this video, but if you did, please, I want to see your comment in the comment box where you comment, I learned something new. Okay, I learned something new. So now you've learned something new, try as much as possible to carve out time to practice them and understand them as much as you can. And even when you understand, try to apply them during rehearsals, during performances, during your church praise and worship. All right, apply them as much as you can. Make mistakes, be free, and be open to corrections, and knowing that you will still go back to your rehearsal time, and you are going to perfect everything that is still not perfected. All right, so remember to check the description of this post to see the link to my WhatsApp group chat. That's if you want to join the WhatsApp group chat. All right, and as soon as you are through with this video, you can check out other videos on my channel and see if there's anyone that answers to your question in bass playing. All right, and remember to subscribe to my channel and leave your notification button on so that you're notified whenever I post my videos. Okay, finally, I want to remind you that Jesus loves you and he wants you to accept him into your life as your personal Lord and Savior. He wants to change your life. He wants to transform your life. He wants you to become conscious of his presence around you. He wants to create a new life in you. Why not make a decision to accept him into your life today and see your life being changed and see your life being transformed for good. Thank you and God bless you, and see you next time.